Okay, you're welcome. Today I'll be looking at number games as far as marketing is concerned. So what do you mean by number games? Meaning that it's marketing is a game of numbers. Okay? How many leads are you generating? How many prospects are you reaching out to? How many calls are you making? So for you to make a sale, perhaps it takes you to reach out and call 10 people. So you understand the prospects, the model, meaning that for you to make a single sale, you have to discuss with 10 people. And you've proven that over the period of time, meaning that you've been doing it at least by the time you reach 10 people, you make a sale. You know, average of 10 calls or discussion or negotiations, you always close one sale. You can't definitely close all your negotiations. People should definitely be given the choices of taking that decision at when they need it. So understanding the numbers game, meaning that understanding the number that requires for you to make your sale, helps you to build a system around your marketing efforts. And since there's a system to grow your marketing efforts, you can then replicate it across your team members, like having additional staff, marketing team, closure. So I say ticket closure, so that you can implement your efforts across many other clients. But the most important issue as far as number game is concerned is that you should identify a system that works for you. And this is where the whole job of how do we implement, how do we grow our business, how do we sell more comes in. And it is not about, okay, what is somebody who is professional will tell you. No, it's something you have to put into a perspective to say, if you are making follow-up via calls, then you know that you have to make your calls on a daily basis. If you are making the follow-up via email marketing, so you have to send out X amount of follow-up emails before you can secure a meeting with your prospects. So you have to identify what works in your field before you can then implement it and take it across your team members. And there is no crime documenting this data in order to have a perspective to your growth. How many leads are you generating on a daily basis? What is the cost per these leads? Cost per leads. Okay. So you are generating 100 leads on a daily basis at a cost of 200 naira per lead. So you are generating 100 leads on a daily basis. That is around 20,000 naira. So out of these 100 leads, you are following up on these leads and you are closing 10 sales on a daily basis. Okay, that gives, if the profit on your sale is 10,000 naira, so 10,000 naira times 10 is 100,000, meaning that you are spending 20,000 naira to generate a profit of 100,000, meaning that the return on your investment will now be 80,000. So if you continue doing that on a daily basis, you can build a system that consistently gives you 80,000 naira every blessed day for your business. And you can build a model around that you can remove yourself from that system and put the system to work. And since you know every bit of the marketing struggle, you will be able to mentor and manage your models and your team members to grow your business. So it's all boils down to understanding the number that gives your business life, which is cash flow. Understand the leads that you have to generate. Understand the sequence of what the process is all about, from your lead generation, your follow-up sequences, your negotiations, your buyer's journey. Understanding these helps you to identify the strengths and the weaknesses in your numbers game. And with this, you can now build your growth marketing strategy that will enable you to identify potential, growth and scalability in your business industry or your business niche. So most of the time, many startup businesses really do not look at how do we identify our numbers game. How do we identify the marketing system that brings sales? And most of these startup always want to put these marketing efforts, follow-up efforts onto a third-party solution, okay? And they will now be looking at why is this thing not working. It's not going to work if you are not putting in the effort required, okay? Which means that you should identify the strengths, because you are the owner of the business. It's a startup business. You are the owner of the business. You are the face of the business. You have to definitely put in the efforts. However, if you have the capital to grow the business, to run the business, you don't need to be the face of the business. Definitely, you can set up the department that would be handling that, and they will give you your report. Okay, so the numbers game is most important to bringing your business into a perspective of, can we scale? Are we progressing? How many sales are we making per month? How can we evaluate our strengths, our weaknesses? How can we scale this business to reach out to our potential, targeted objective in terms of how much do we want to raise, how much profit or generated revenue what value are we offering in exchange, and how are we reaching out to the global level. So your numbers game is important to help your business grow, and your numbers game is important to help you understand and fathom how your business is being run. And your numbers game is actually important to help you remove or detach yourself away from the business, and yet the business will survive, because you know your numbers. You'll be able to identify the strengths and the weaknesses of this business, and then identify the scalability of the business. It is important that we all appreciate and invest more into identifying, building our numbers game as far as our business marketing strategy is concerned. And tomorrow, when we'll be looking at some practical aspects, I just want to use this video to say thank you guys, and keep hustling, keep growing your business, keep bringing out value. My name is Fetuga Moji Dolalekon. I'm the team lead at Palladium Innovation, a digital marketing agency here in Lagos, Nigeria. I wish you all the best. Thank you and God bless.